2015 started with an unprecedented warming of ties between the two neighbors, in part because of the newly elected Afghan President Ashraf Ghani, who toned down anti-Pakistan rhetoric and backed high-level meetings with Islamabad. In Pakistan, the December 2014 attack on a school in the northern city Peshawar rallied the country against extremism. Islamabad promised to oust militants from bases in Pakistan's tribal areas, rein in the Afghan Taliban, and bring them to the negotiating table.
All sanctuaries, when found, will be eliminated by direct action and will be monitored by the existing mechanism. Any effort by any militant or group to destabilize Afghanistan will be dealt with severely, and such elements will be outlawed and hunted down.
In July, Pakistan hosted the first official round of talks between Afghan government and Taliban with US and Chinese backing. But a day before a second round of talks, news broke that Taliban leader Mullah Omar had been dead for 2 years. Afghanistan accused Pakistan of covering up his death and orchestrating the selection of a new leader. More peace talks were called off. Meanwhile, a Taliban offensive overran the major Afghan city of Kunduz. Again, suspicion swirled that Pakistan had in some way aided the militants. Things appeared grim until December, when President Ghani visited Islamabad and found a lavish reception that Pakistan usually reserves for the closest of friends. The Prime Minister, all cabinet members, and the top military leadership were waiting at the airport, where he also received a military guard of honor. Optimism rose again with plans for another round of peace talks.
In 2015, Afghanistan was forced to fight for its survival. I hope that with this meeting, 2016 would be a year where we embark on a path of true stability and prosperity in coordination, in cooperation with our neighbors near and far.
Despite the hopeful talk, the Afghan Taliban has kept up an intense offensive, continuing attacks that threaten Kabul's legitimacy. Next year, relations between the uneasy neighbors will again depend largely on whether Pakistan can force the Afghan Taliban to negotiate peace or it takes firm action against the group. Ayesha, Tanzeem, VOA News, Islamabad.